Hey guys, Corey here from TacToys again, and welcome back to another how-to video. Today we're going to be going over the 1911 Gel Blaster pistol. It's actually one of my favorite pistols because of its fire rate, so tune in. I'm going to go through everything you need to know. So first off, when you open the box, the first things that you're going to see are the gun itself, a torch, a laser, a hopper, a bottle that also acts as a hopper, the muzzle, the battery and charger, and also your safety glasses. Lucky for you, there's not much assembly required with the 1911. There's a few things that you do need to note, however. So first off, grab out the blaster. Now, you'll see underneath here, just where the magazine would usually go, there's an on and off switch. Always make sure that it's off when not in use. Another cool feature about the 1911 Gel Blaster is that you can kind of make it your own. It's very customizable. With the torch, the laser, the different hopper, the hopper that actually looks like a sight as well. There's many different options that you guys can choose from. For this tutorial, what I'm going to be using is the bottle as a hopper. So this one just sits on the top there and holds all of your gel balls. I'm also going to be attaching the laser and the torch. So first off, what I want you to do is unscrew the cap off the top of the bottle. Secondly, you'll see here, there's actually an adapter on top of the blaster. I want you to look inside. What you're gonna see is there's a hole all the way straight through. The way that works is that when the blaster is sitting like this and the gel balls are feeding downwards, they're actually feeding directly into the gun and being shot out the end this way. So they drop, get pushed out, drop, get pushed out, over and over again. So that's why we have the bottle on top. So all we do is put the bottle on top and twist clockwise as if we're putting the bottle on as a lid. So right tight, left loose. So we're twisting it right, so clockwise, and tightening it onto the top. When it's sitting on top securely, the bottle is good to go. One thing you guys do want to watch out for is this top adapter. It's actually removable. So you'll see if you slide it all the way off, it comes off with the bottle attached. And then there's nothing on top. It just goes directly to the feeding hole. So when you're putting this back on, there's actually an arrow on the side. I want you guys to have a look at that. The arrow is always facing towards the rear of the blaster. So the arrow is pointing this way. When you slide it on, you want to push it all the way to the end. But when it's at the end, you need to push it harder until it clicks. Once it's clicked in place, then it'll start feeding. If it isn't clicked in place properly, you will actually encounter feeding issues. It's a very common issue that new people face. So once you've sorted that out, let's put on our torch and laser. All we're doing is either attaching it to the side rails or the bottom rail under here. If you're putting it on the bottom rail, you're gonna have to wait until you put your battery in. But I'm just gonna put them on the sides. The way this one works is that it works off a 20mm Picatinny railing. So this right here is going to slide directly onto this rail here. Of course, the end with the small hole in it is pointing towards the end of the gun, so where you want to be aiming. All we do is simply slide it over the rail and pull back. That's it. The laser is then attached. You'll see up here there's a small tab. It's kind of like a piece of plastic or paper. All you do is pull that out, and then your laser should be functioning. The way you turn on your laser is just the button in the rear. So once you push this, you'll see on me, the laser is working fine. Now your torch is the exact same thing, except just on the other side. All you do is slide it on, remove the piece of plastic that's on the side. So that one right there, just pull that one out, push the button, and you'll see the torch is on me, and we can turn on the laser at the same time. So torch and laser are both on and functioning as soon as you pull out that small piece of plastic. Once you have these two attached, your next step is just inserting your battery. Now just under here in front of your trigger, there's actually a little swivel point. What you want to do is just twist that one until it's not contacting the door. Until the door can open basically. As you can see there, the door is shut and then open. You look inside and you'll see there's a wire. That's the wire that we're using to connect the battery. Looking inside your box again, you've got your standard battery here. Now always remember, white to white for the charger and black to black for the blaster. So on the end of the charger, you've just got a USB cable and then it's white. So that's what you plug in to charge it. But inside the blaster, you'll see that the cord is of course black. So you already know how it works. Black to black for the blaster. You connect the black to the black. Insert it into the compartment that the door reveals. So once you push it in, again, connect the black to black. Once you've connected the two, your next step is simply tucking in the wires into the battery compartment and shutting the door and then twisting the swivel point to lock it. Now back underneath where the magazine goes, once you switch it to on, just pull the trigger to see if it's working. If it sounds like that, you're in luck. Now the next step is just loading the bottle. All we do is just simply twist it off. Obviously, anti-clockwise, left is loose. And we're just gonna fill up this bottle. So once you've filled the bottle all the way to the top and made a big mess everywhere, what I want you to do is actually tip the gun upside down and then again, twist the bottle on clockwise to make it tighter. Twist it up the other way and then you're good to go. Now, if this is the setup that you wanted, then you can end the video here. If you did want to run the other hopper that looks like a sight, I'll quickly go over that for you right now. So with this one, all you need to do is simply twist off the large knob at the top. So you twist that one and what you'll see is the compartment that you load the gel balls into. Just note, when you are loading it, please make sure that this is already on the blaster, as underneath there is a hole as well. So if you load it through here, they're just gonna come straight out through there. So of course, you make sure that this hole underneath the hopper does align with the hole on the top of the gun. All you do is just slide it on and lock it into place at the end. Finally, load the gel balls through the top, put the cap back on, and we're cooking with gas. You'll probably notice that there is also the different muzzle inside the box. The way that you change that is actually by just twisting the orange one that is on this one and pulling it out. Once you have this one, all you do is insert it again. You'll see the two teeth need to align with the ones on the blaster. You push it in and again, just twist and lock her in place. And that is a fully customizable 1911 gel blaster. Hopefully this video helped you guys. If you have any more questions, feel free to reach out to us by call, email, through Facebook, whichever way works for you. This is Corey from TacToys. Happy blasting.